What's up, YouTube? Three Deers Farms out here working on the property. Wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I was doing out here. So I've got a lot of work to do. I've redone most of the property and fence now, but my long stretch section along the side is covered up in thicket, and it's the fence is overgrown, and it's been overgrown for 10 or 15, maybe 20 years now. You know, who knows? It's been a long time since it saw any love. So give you a little bit of a view of what I'm doing out here. So this is the just the briar bush vine I pulled out of the fence line so far. No time to tell. I've got a big pile going. I've cleared this section of the fence so far, so it's not a huge section, but I'm getting there. And then this is what I've got left to go. You can kind of see it's thick as snot. It's many years old. It's been growing up for quite a while. A lot of briar bush, a lot of just under thicket, a lot of stuff in here. So to give you a gauge how much of it is, I've got to go all the way up to that house. So this whole section of fence here has to get cleared so I can re-fence it with goat fence. Because anybody who's had goats knows you can get your head through it, the goat's gone. And this section here is 3-wire, and only 3-wire, and it's not even good 3-wire at that. It's pretty sparse. There's sections of the fence as you go down the fence line where the tree is literally grown over the barbed wire, you know, an inch or two in. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with those trees. I'd like to keep the bigger trees that I can, because I just like the trees on the property. But we've re-fenced the back section here. We just went straight up over the barbed wire. Don't know if that's the best way to do it, but we went up over the barbed wire. As we were pulling it, you can kind of see the barbed wire back behind it is now fairly loose. Went in with new posts, just went right up next to it, and just went all the way down the fence line. Cut it across in the long section of fence. It's all been redone. New goat wire on that fence. Goats are funny animals. You gotta put a lot of work into getting goats and keeping them contained. I question now the logic of getting goats as the first animals here on the homestead, but we've got them. Got a section of big boar goats that are doing really well. But as you can kind of see, a lot of work cutting all this out. As we kind of come down here, let's see if I can find a section that you see. I trimmed that tree. I've been trying to trim the trees up a little bit so they're well above head tall. So if I wanted to run through here with a tractor, I could. Let's see here. Let's walk on down here a little bit and see if we can find some good tall vine. Well, it's not a real good example, but it's an example, right? So that vine goes all the way up the tree and up into the space here. Forgive the sunlight, but it's thick as snot all through here. And you can see the fence line there. Again, there's some daylight in some parts of the fence. You can see where there were some old cedar posts in there at some point many years ago. Most of those half rotted and are gone at this point. You know, the tree hangs down, everything hangs down in here. See if I can walk without tripping. I'm tripping on my vine here. It's catching on my legs. Have a variety of trees in here. Bur oaks, elms, different things. Thicket. You know, I don't even know what this bush is called. I just call it thicket. Oh, there's my... Got some beautiful dragons out here, as well as some butterflies that fly through the course of the season. You know, here's what we're doing. Clearing it little by little. A little bit of stress reliever at the end of the day after sitting at the computer. A lot of work, a lot of work. Here's, let's see if he lands back again. Oh, here he is. Just beautiful, beautiful animals. Beautiful insects here. There's another one right down here. Kind of see this beautiful sets of wings. We've got butterflies out here that are incandescent blue and black. They're just beautiful. I had a, let's see, there's one. Let's see, I don't even know the species, but they're all over the place out here. I love sitting here watching the insects fly around. I hate the thought that as I clear some of this, maybe I clear some of their habitat, but I've got to be able to get in here and work on this fence so the goats stay in. Dragonflies, butterflies, moths, we got them all out here. But little by little, we're going to make it work, get that cleared out. Some of it will probably grow back over the course of time, but you know, we'll get this kind of going. There's the pond. We're in the middle of summer here. That pond's just about dry. There's some of the trees that are around the pond. It's a mix of mesquite, a mix of some cedar, some different things. So anyway, 3 Deer Farms out. You know, if you like the video, post a like. If not, you know, keep your opinion to yourself. But we'll keep it going as we go, and we'll figure out what we've got. Thanks for tuning in. It's making some good progress. Building up the vine pile. Found me a little treasure back here in this nook underneath the tree. I'm gonna dig this thing out. Old bucket looks like. Okay. Got some years to it. As I've been working out here on the property, I've been finding all kinds of odd knickknacks and treasures. Found a tape recorder out here from the 80s, probably. Cassette deck. Found some old beer cans and different things back here in the thicket. I don't know why you'd want to come back here in the thicket, drink beer, but hey, somebody did at some point. And anyway, working along. Let's see how we go. So the question is, what do you do with all the thicket once you cut it out? Well, you load it in the back of the truck. You go find you some hungry goats, one of whom has decided to get out. And you throw it over the fence and you let them eat it. And then when they get the sticks all down to where there's nothing left, come around, pick up the sticks, take them to the burn pile. Here's some sticks I cut out of there a couple days ago. As you can see, no green leaves left to them. They're eaten down, or what was left went to waste. You build you a big old burn pile. That's about 2 weeks old at this point, that big burn pile over there. So, little by little, one step at a time. Found me treasure number 2 in the back pasture. Big wad of wire worked in all this thicket. Again, you never know what you're going to find. 3 deer farms.